Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back in another video from Team 4-Star off the 4-Star Bento channel. Continuing with the Dragon Ball Z Abridged Creator Commentary Series. We're on episode 56. And we're just going to get right into it.
Who's ready for a bunch of innuendos?
As
Who is never, ever ready for that?
somebody who loves to make innuendos. Me.
What was Zarbon's first line?
This is the episode. When it comes to looking at people reacting to our episodes, this is the one I look forward to the most.
I won't lie. There are some people who said, like, I don't like the lazy sex jokes. I'm like, excuse you, none of these are lazy. We
None of
worked
these are
very
lazy.
hard on these sex
I'll
jokes.
have
worked
you know,
very hard on these
we
sex
were
jokes.
thorough, we worked hard, we worked up to it.
And we
before-
did our best to be original.
There was a lot of foreplay before we just committed to these sex jokes, guys. I can't reiterate
A
that
lot of
enough.
foreplay towards
A lot of
it,
build-up,
yeah.
a lot of hand stuff before we got onto the main event of
We
these
were more
sex
hands-on.
jokes.
You see what they're doing? You see what they're doing there? They're being sexual about what they're talking about with the sexual jokes.
Really more hands-on.
I will say
The
this.
ass.
Sex is funny. Sex is funny.
It
And
is.
people who don't treat sex as funny, y'all are going to be boring during sex.
If you take sex too seriously, you are.
We are
I
all
mean-
here because one person thought, fancy that. That's all we know.
Yeah, true.
And like sexuality is such a spectrum that there are going to be people that are less comfortable by it. And
Yeah,
that's
and
fine to be
I don't-
uncomfy with it, but
Yeah.
that's what makes it funny.
Yeah, and I can understand. If sex is just something that makes you uncomfortable and you don't love it, and maybe you don't like jokes about it, I get it. But to act like sex, something that a majority of the human race
here because of
wants to have,
And the reason that we all exist.
and the reason we all
It's
exist,
fun.
and most likely, most people end up having, and often with hilarious results, like me. Honestly,
Are you saying you're a hilarious result?
like to not make jokes about it and have fun with it, I think that's kind of silly.
Every aspect of life is hilarious.
Yeah.
It can
It really
be.
is. We're all just innately life is you don't exist. Now you do. That's funny as hell. You had no say in the matter. Now you have anxiety. That's priceless. That's priceless. It's just
And
like
now you don't want to stop doing it.
that's
You had no say in the matter. Now you have anxiety.
You exist, and now you don't want to not
That's
exist.
priceless, God.
Hysterical,
God.
and eventually you won't.
God pitching mortality. This is so fucking funny, guys.
Look what you
Seriously.
did to
Oh
these
my
poor
God.
apes. They have anxiety.
They have anxiety.
That's where we stand
Yeah,
on this
oh, yeah.
episode.
I will say, this intro, I regret just a little.
No regrets.
Just
there.
a
I
little.
feel like
Just
you
a little.
should save those
Because
for...
here's the reason I don't regret it. It's because people watching it, when I've seen reaction videos, like, what's that going on in the background? Why does he sound so
We're gonna hit you with jokes from different directions, everybody. And
Yeah,
Goku's
no.
gonna be getting hit from one direction.
You know what? I'm gonna make some people in the audience feel a little better. The disclaimer's not canon.
Oh, that's good. That's
There,
good.
there,
Well, none of the disclaimers are canon.
There.
Or is it?
Following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball
I wanted this
Z
to be
and,
Trunks.
Dragon Ball
I wanted this to be...
all owned by
In the movie.
Funimation, Toei Animation,
It's like, just stop banging next to me.
Fuji
In our
TV,
defense,
and,
we do say many times that they send him out before they do it.
Yes.
support the
He's outside the
official
house right now, that's the
release.
problem.
He's
Yeah,
down
they
the-
just hear it.
Dude, he's down the valley, actually.
Man, it feels like years since you and I just went fishing and
I
chilled
love
out.
opening with the red
And of
herring.
all times, right before a tournament to decide the fate of the world.
Or a
Weird how
misdirect.
stuff works out, am I right?
Nobody knows, Billy.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Also, this is
Toei
one of my
Animation.
favorite looking Gokus.
Oh yeah.
Feel it.
Yeah, there's a Funko Pop of that.
Okay, pause real
Every
quick.
day.
I want to point this out real quick. Nobody knows. He's being all wistful in a way that has never been Goku ever.
Yeah,
up to
ever in
point.
this
He's never-
series.
We
Yeah,
have
it's
to
like,
take it
wait,
serious.
what?
He's about to fight for the fate of the whole world, maybe even the whole galaxy.
And take on Cell as well.
Before I go to bed, when I wake up in the morning,
This is so great.
sometimes I wonder, can I do this?
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea this cell stuff was getting to you so badly.
Cell stuff.
I'm talking about Chi-Chi.
Chi-Chi.
She's been
Non-stop.
non-stop ever since I got out of the chamber.
In and out,
Day in and
day out.
Just sent Gohan for groceries 5 counties over in the middle of the day just to get him out of the house.
What a complaint. What a complaint.
You know you can say
no,
no, right?
Well, duh.
But it's a
challenge.
challenge.
I'll
I never back down from a
Or
challenge.
Also, it feels really good.
Good.
You ever tried it?
Like, with a real person?
Hey,
The implications of that.
Like, with a real person.
Yeah,
like,
I feel a little bad doing Krillin like that. But
Do you think he ever did like the masturbatory thing with a clone? Like
no,
he just
Like,
oh
with a real
no!
person?
I think what he did is he bought some hot dog buns, and what
No.
he did was
Okay, all right.
Dad, Mom sent me to tell you to come home. She also told me to pick up a lot of peanut butter. Dylan?
Look, if you're asking me to
tag
tag
in. I'm willing, but
What?
no.
That's for fish while I'm gone.
Oh, duh, of course. Like
How does
that
that
never
work?
work.
Yeah, no, it. But if you had a
wig.
I like to think. I like to think Goku actually didn't want to do it, but he's like, wait, could that work?
this would allow me to have more time to train.
Yeah. That'd be exactly it.
Little did he know this would be his greatest form of training.
What did you do to him? What didn't I do to him?
And now, introducing your
Also,
world's
here we go.
martial
We introduced
champion,
Satan.
The strongest man on the planet, Mr.
Hey,
Satan.
I love playing this guy. Even just the one line. It's
Wait,
been so over the top.
Arts champion? Did we miss the tournament? Yeah, there was one last month. Damn it, we were busy training for the androids. What do either of you care?
Prize money.
Mr. Satan, what do you have to say to your opponent?
Now you listen
Antfish
here.
kills it.
So good. The voice is so good. The voice is amazing.
Yeah.
I know why you gave everyone a week to prepare for your little tournament. It's so you could spend the last 7 days on Earth playing that Mr. Satan wouldn't show up. So after I eat my Jimmy Jones and drink
My heat.
P-tap, of course.
fuck my hot Asian wife, I'm gonna squash you like a bug. You are.
Mr. Satan!
Okay, there's a lot to unpack what we worked into that scene. Now, I remember we cast Antfish as Mr. Satan, I think, in
We
the
were
Nam-
going full on wrestling promo.
Yeah.
We cast him back in the Namco
It makes sense to do that as well, though.
saga, correct? I think we made that decision back. Near
Whoa,
the
no,
end of
no,
it.
it was
Not,
later
not
than
back then.
No. In fact, you were gonna plan for the longest time. It wasn't until we got close to it. I'm like, it's your Vegeta and Piccolo.
Yeah.
It's gonna. There's
My,
just...
my Rager is pretty good. It's
Oh no! Honestly, if you were only playing Satan, it would be one of your best impressions in the series.
it's actually kind of funny. Because we're in Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball
Xenoverse
Xenoverse 2. And they were asking, like, when I came in, like,
Oh,
okay,
wow. Well, they've done voice acting work for it. That's so cool. Whoa.
we need, like, kind of a gruff southern voice and a high effeminate voice. I'm like, so you want me to be the gruff southern one? Yes. And I'm like, okay. So I start doing the lines like,
Oh yeah, let's do this. Kamehameha!
and then we get to the Hercule lines,
Dynamite kick!
and then I just hear the click on the other end. I'm like, did that come out good? And Savage is like, yeah, just I remember why this voice is familiar now.
What do you need me for? What do you need from me, Mr. Sabbath? Just more Nappa. Just get in there and do more of it.
Hold on real quick. I might have talked about this publicly once, but I want to bring it up since you brought up you playing Mr. Satan. I was also called in to play one of the
Oh, yeah, let's not ignore me.
character voices, just like you were. Just to
Cool.
basically be Nappa, let's be honest.
Yeah, you are our like our Easter egg voice.
That's okay. I got to be in the first one.
Honestly,
And the second one.
honestly, being able to sit there
That's so cool.
and literally just go over all of the
We
line
rewrote
changes.
all the attack names.
Oh, that was so much fun.
That was fantastic. And geometry, advanced geometry. Pizza time.
I'm still so sad because the volleyball
I did not know they did voices for the video games. That's so sick.
technique was originally going to be dead or alive volleyball.
Oh, right,
we
yeah.
couldn't pass that.
Yeah, we had to
They were
change
like,
it.
ooh, can't
Even
believe-
though it was a Bandai Namco game.
I think
That was a fun game to play back in the day. I'll admit it. I owned it. Me and my friends played it. Judge me all you want.
who knows? There's probably maybe a reason why. on
Yeah,
that
actually,
one.
that might have been the reason why.
That might have been the reason why, but it was. But quick thing.
You know what?
just need
That
all
could
know,
be
'cause
quite a difficult game if you were
got
good
to
at it,
come
man.
back
Oh my
and
God.
They used most of my dialogue from the first game and the second game because I recorded it, so they had me come in and do a couple extra attacks. The day after, we spent 8 hours at WrestleMania, and I screamed my lungs out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let's go do some recording.
But
And then we ended up on the TV.
oh yeah. And then
Oh wow, so cool!
I got to play one, and I remember when I went in there, and I had no idea what voice I was gonna do because I was literally like going over, so I was like, all right, am I gonna do something around here? You know, maybe a kind of regular, normal, like a little bit deep but not too deep, or am I going to go deeper?
I love
I
that
had
guy
no,
voice.
like I knew you'd done gruff, so I was like, maybe I'll go Trunks.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll be
because
higher.
I went in
Yeah.
like right before, like a couple days before you.
I go in there, and he's like, all right, so one of the only voices we've got left is, it's kind of high in Look, it's a gay guy, and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it now. I know.
Fantastic.
Why I'm here. Yes, I know why I'm here. All right, let's do this.
There you
Double
go.
Sunday.
Which I'm not offended by that at all. I mean, look, sometimes you
Way
have
to type.
Yeah, you have an effeminate character, and honestly, I can do effeminate. I can do that.
Oh my
And so,
god.
and you know what? At least then you're not gonna be. At least then it's. I don't know.
Is it better? Maybe.
I
I
There's
don't
more.
know.
I think you had more vocal control.
Yeah, well, and also, like, it's kind of a Whis type character, right? So I ended up playing him like this.
Oh, cool.
That's right. I'm
Wow,
I'm the
voice.
savior of the earth. Kamehameha!
When Lenny was just describing, I almost went like, so they wanted like rough, like kind of like very like just blue collar, and I always felt like what they wanted was a very princely character.
Yeah, and everyone says that they use my voice for their Frieza characters, and you know what? Awesome. That works. I love it.
I
Sick.
like that you do that.
All right.
Remember, the voice you chose was the right one.
So, did they know what's going on with his name, or?
Hail Satan!
Hail Satan!
Now that's what we
Hail
were sitting on
Satan.
for a long time.
Yeah, they
Right.
Guys,
I need help with my hot Asian wife.
Told
you could leave the bedroom.
Guys, don't tell her I'm here.
So funny they repeat it. Yeah.
This
see.
whole thing.
suicide.
Oh, okay, so that pause real quick. We were just having fun with just all of them hanging out and just having a almost like slice of life before all the craziness, right?
Yeah. By the way, this is Walter MB as the main guy. I can't
Yeah.
remember who plays the other two. Damn it.
We will have to look at the credits.
Christ.
I want to say Kai
I just needs notes. Jerry 64 is the cameraman.
is one of them.
Possibly,
I
yes.
don't think so.
Was he the He was the camera guy.
Kai is the camera
Jerry
guy in
64 is
mix.
the. It
Kai
says
is-
there.
Kai
Read
is
it.
the
Read
camera
it.
guy
Cameraman.
When we get.
Yeah.
So this, I remember pitching, like we didn't know because we wanted to cut to Cell because we felt like he needed to be featured here. But
Yeah.
what do you have him do? What if we had him just?
Recount Dragon Ball.
Okay, let's go
All
over.
of Dragon
let's go
Ball.
over this because this is a wild ride. Okay,
Honestly, I do love this gag.
This is
I
great.
genuinely
It's a
do.
great cutback gag.
oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
do your job.
Okay, that's sexist as hell.
Yeah, it's sexist. And do you know what's standing out there? A Pulitzer. Now go get it.
Get it.
Love that delivery.
Hello?
Hello there. How may I help?
How may I help you?
So reasonable.
Wow, Mr. Sal.
Oh, please now. Don't be so formal.
Formal.
Call me Perfect Cell.
Okay. Perfect Sal.
Mr. Perfect Cell.
Mr. Perfect Sal. Can you tell the audience where you are and who you came from? I mean,
No, actually.
That's
an
good, that's good.
apt choice of words.
Goes with it. I love it.
There, this is the immaculate Cell Games arena. As for who, well, let me weave you the tale of my origin. Though I must preface that it does drag on in places, so I'll try to minimize the filler. Now, our story begins as many stories often do. With a young girl
shooting a little boy in the face. I love that you use the Dragon Ball music there.
Yeah, exactly.
Great
Yeah,
shot.
no, very, very intentionally. Also, again, another instance where he just rolls with it. Some people screw up their words. No, fuck it. I got you.
Actually, no, that works.
Yeah.
Cell almost always uses it. He
Oh.
uses what they say to him.
Especially because it makes sense to him in a certain degree.
I will say this. I wish I'd opened this on more of an orgasm sounding yawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't an orgasm-y enough.
We need more orgasm.
You look exhausted.
Uh-huh. I didn't get a wink last night. Chi-Chi keeps trying to break my record of 9 times.
Go for
10,
she yells.
Go for 10!
I feel like a man dying
Of thirst watching another man drown.
What $1 million line.
That's absolutely class. This is such a good line, yeah.
Honestly, while I do love that line, go for 10 goes over so many people's heads.
Again, I love watching the reactions of this because there are some people who haven't seen Dragon Ball Z that watch this. Again, watch Dragon Ball Z, folks. And then there are people that have, and they're like,
Oh. But I thought he couldn't have kids because of the movie. That's a different universe.
Well, you know what they say. The saying gets stronger every time he comes.
Go for 10. Go for 10. That's where the name comes from. There's the explanation.
Back from the brink of death.
She's looking for something in the other room.
Hold on.
Come on, I know we had another bottle of it somewhere around here. I will use canola oil if I have it. Damn ghost.
No, seriously, go back to that shot.
Yeah.
You have to see this book. Nothing moves.
Nothing?
It just flies off and hits her in the dang head.
This is
So it wasn't thrown in,
a
right?
filler
Right.
episode where like she finds this old photo book.
Yeah, a
And-
photo album.
And like it's just like, oh, this is our happy family memories. But for real, if you listen in the background, you can hear me as Grandpa Gohan
going
yelling
boo.
boo.
I have
Damn ghosts!
I don't know, strategically withdraw.
What
Amazing.
can do? She said she needs
All of it.
I meant just disappear for a little bit to recharge your
Batteries.
Well, it is strategy. But we can't use the back door. Chi-Chi
says
says I'm
I'm
not allowed
allowed
to.
to.
This is taking me back to the scripting session.
We're just
We were
laughing.
just laughing.
We're just
this
laughing.
entire fucking
Yeah,
time.
we were just laughing the full fucking time writing this. We're just going, holy fuck,
Like,
this kid's just...
I mean, just withdraw so you can. I mean, just retreat so you can recharge your batteries. Okay, but we can't use the back door. Chi-Chi says I'm not allowed to anymore.
I won't lie. For the fact that we tried to keep the show PG-13 for as long as we
Yes.
did, this is unmistakably in
This is-
adult-only territory.
Yes, but if you're too young to understand,
You won't
It's
get
fine.
it, but if you're old
exactly,
enough
it's
to
an
understand,
Animaniacs adult joke.
yeah,
Which is why I respect it.
That's great.
God damn, back from the brink of
Of
death.
death.
This, like, that whole scene. Oh my god! Like, if I were to ever
This
put together
episode's
a
great.
writer's reel, I would include that whole chunk.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's just such, like, utilizing the yawn to break it up at the right moment.
Yep.
It just all comes together. And then just, boo! Boo, boo! We were just laughing. We were laughing about these sex jokes. And then the ghost is like, the book just gets thrown.
Yeah,
What?
The book slaps her in the side of the head. Boo! Like, stop fucking my son!
Stop it!
You're traumatizing the poor boy. Boo!
Remember, just wait for a baby to fall out of the sky and have it kill you.
I can't leave this house. I have to witness everything you've done to him.
Ah!
Yes, even that.
Oh my god.
You should talk to him.
But why would I? Because you could both use more friends.
it's true.
I am
It's true.
terrible at small talk.
And you're never going to get better unless you try. Now, go on.
So, do you hate your dad?
Dad.
Jesus Christ, dude.
See?
You know, I wouldn't say I hate him. I guess I'm mostly just disappointed. He's the single most frustrating man I've ever met. But you know dads, right?
Goku killed mine.
Oh, jeez, sorry,
Oh, perfect. Just as bad as you.
Please tell me nobody here wants a piece of me.
well, when dad's out of the chamber,
He'll
he'll
wanna
probably
swing
want to swing at you.
I knew it.
Overall, because if your mother questioned you, you talk. Yeah,
It's just a simple line. You talk.
Piccolo, how's the time chamber? I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I'm probably not going to bother going in myself. At this point, either you guys can beat Cell or you can't.
I love his peanut
Who's
head in that
risking my
shot.
life
Yeah,
without the reset button
weird.
on hand.
wow. I hadn't even thought about that.
Here we go.
We live in a world without Dragon Balls now.
Oh yeah, that sounds terrible.
Tell me what that's like.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. We'll manage.
I can't be mad at you.
I don't get it.
love him.
Why can't you just make us some new Dragon
I
Balls,
love
Piccolo?
this question.
Because, Goku, I'm from the Warrior Clan. Kami was from the Dragon Clan. One punches people, the other makes
Dragon Balls.
Wait, but you two come from the same person.
So,
If you want Dragon
Ignore
Balls,
that.
you need
Shut
another
up.
Namekian. What about new Namek? I bet there's a whole gaggle of Namekians who can make us a new set. We'd have to find a
gaggle.
Namek first, and who knows where that is. Also, what would
See
you
it.
call them? A pod of Namekians? A pride? A
cornucopia.
What do you call a group of humans?
An infestation.
Point is, without a Namekian from the Dragon
Ah,
Clan,
fuck, they
we aren't
pop back
getting no
up.
Dragon Ball.
Is this a dragon? What's it?
Where am I? Who are you? Where's my family?
Here we go. Love this.
Hey.
Hey.
And so it turns out, he was an alien
the
the
whole
whole time.
Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Right?
Right? So, 2 more Saiyans show up a year later.
Wait, what about Goku's brother?
Oh, he died.
He dies.
Anyway, enter Vegeta.
Vegeta.
Now, strap yourself into this car.
Character.
Oh,
we go.
okay.
Hey!
This is
Be
this
proud,
is your
be
Oh, this is the extra scene with Android 16, isn't it? With him. Yes!
Somebody. Be
Hey,
proud of this.
Dad, can you come take a look at this?
What is it, Pumpkin? Find Jiro's porn stash?
No! I mean, maybe?
Love the different
I
expressions.
found this
Yeah.
hidden folder. It was completely
effect.
inaccessible to him, and it's full of incomplete and corrupted files.
Murder.exe.
But there's one undamaged video here.
Well then, open her up. Also, 5,000 Zenny says it's interracial. Oh, now
You find it gross.
May 12th, 7:50, 4:30 p.m.
So cool.
Red Ribbon HQ.
Wait, why does that date sound familiar?
Hey, Dad. I'm here at headquarters, getting everything put away. No bunkmate, so room to myself, which is good for a guy my size. Well, I just wanted to, record something for you since you and Uncle Frapp are busy building robot guys and stuff. I know you're calling them artificial humans now, but that name is way too long. I mean, what about Cyborg? Like from that movie we saw? Well, just wanted you to know that I miss you, Dad. What the?
Hey, get your ass moving! Something is tearing its way through the compound! We gotta go!
Okay, sorry about this, Dad. Gotta run. Love you. Good luck with your cyborg.
So that was a Dragon Ball reference, wasn't it? Or it's
So,
brilliant.
when we were going through the scenes of Bulma working on Android 16, there obviously this is the scene where they find the bomb in his head. But I was also wondering to myself, like, hey, he's gotten memories, right? What if some of those memories are like video files or some stuff? Like, what if
like his father would have like kept them in there to like, this is who you were.
Yeah, to try and
because
remind
what if not
him.
everything was missing? Maybe what if there was still some stuff that made it through? And the fact that Android 16 was modeled after Jiro's son was still relatively new, like a couple of years old at most. And so when we got to this, there was this part of me, and I can't remember how it developed in my brain, but I thought to myself, what if he left a message to his father and that was in there?
Yeah, my whole thing was, once I heard, like, this is what I said, like, verbatim, once you told me, oh yeah, Jiro is, like, modeled 16 after his own son. I'm like, oh shit, did he die in the Red Ribbon Army attack?
Which he didn't.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
honestly,
he got shot randomly.
Honestly, mistake. Beautiful. Like, there was a perfect chance for Goku, because maybe it's just that he didn't want Goku to have that blood on his hands, and he wanted to keep Goku innocent.
Yeah,
but he
for
kills
real.
people
Yeah,
during that
Goku
attack.
blows up that entire base.
Yeah.
And it's a very easy way to make Jiro really fucking hate him, and that's something that's like, ooh, no, that's our canon.
More motivation.
So this is why Jiro, like the hatred of Goku, like kill him, like even with Android 5.
I want him dead. He killed my boy.
Yeah.
In the
makes
movie,
sense.
even he's like kill him. Like, it's all everything is just to kill Goku. That's it. He just wants to. That's it. He just wants to kill him.
Yeah, and some people even miss this at the end. You can hear him doing.
Yes, you can hear a great kid Goku from Masako. Yep. Doing a Kamehameha, which sounds, you can only hear it slightly, but go on.
Yeah. And so, like, when I wrote the scene out, my intention was just make it, like, I didn't want it to be too heavy in the fan service, but I did want it to be, like, this little message from from son to father that would tell you, that would, like, give you the idea of, like, oh, that's why this all happened. This is the incident where...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's nice. It adds a little bit more to it. Yeah.
Jiro then just...
Because in the series, it does seem like Dr. Jiro just comes out of, like, absolutely nowhere with this whole, I'm going to get revenge on Goku, and it's like, okay.
Decides to...
Adds more to it.
This is basically what sets in motion the entire plot of this arc, if you think about it.
Yeah.
And so, I talked to Joshua Gote, Remix, and I told him, all right, keep the voice, but give the most natural possible delivery you can.
Yeah, you're talking to your dad over, like, you're sending him a video message.
and I was really proud of him.
It's really good.
And also,
because he's a spectacular actor.
And Zach Manley, the animations on Gevo. His name is Gevo. His animation on this
You have
was
the
great.
little bird in the background.
And the little sniff. Like, he even animated for that. I'm like, oh my god,
Cool.
you actually went out of your way to make sure, like, that part had an animation attached to it.
Yeah, this is as close to, like, true fan fiction that we really get.
Yeah, I
here.
mean, yes. Yeah. Okay, yeah, look, this is 100% fan
wankery, fan fiction.
Don't
This is
care. I enjoyed making this scene.
Yeah. This whole scene, it gives Giro more texture, because originally it's just like, you made me unemployed, you bastard.
Yeah. Oh, you destroyed the army, and then like
they employed me. I will get my revenge.
And it's like, I mean,
sure, maybe he could be a true believer, but
yeah, but no, I'm a much bigger fan of you killed my son, and now
And I want revenge over that. Yeah. No, it does. It makes more sense than just he fought the Red Ribbon Army. I was adopted the Red Ribbon Army, so I'm carrying on the legacy of the Red Ribbon Army. It adds more to it. It's like, but he also killed my son.
I also like the idea that over time, because like the transfer of everything, stuff got messed up. I like to think that by the end of it, he might not have been all there.
I mean, he was probably already insane. He was, you know, experimenting on children.
He was.
He's like, I can't use this robot that's very powerful. Why? It has a southern accent.
Get
it out!
Exactly. Can't use Android 13 because he's got a southern accent.
To put this scene in the middle of what is arguably
And then to edit it with the reflection on the glasses is so cool as well.
like one of our goofiest episodes.
Honestly, it is really funny. If you're watching the rest of the episode, it's nothing but over-the-top sex jokes. And then this scene, which is just like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, it throws you because the tone is completely shifted.
Just knock you upside the head with the tonal whiplash. Hell, during that scene, there's no music. I actually have like the drone.
There's like a hum in the background.
What I did was I actually was very careful about it. Yeah. I took the hum of the lab and then faded it out into the hum of the music that slowly got louder and then built into the like Goku blowing up the place. I was so careful about making the audio of this part. I
remember. I also like love the little subtleness of like there's something tearing its way because there's this like little monkey boy that's murdering people running through their base.
Like riding on a cloud. What is happening?
Yeah, it's
Is
crazy.
it a motherfucking cloud?
This is our base.
Yeah, and I think that was Kai. Yeah. There's something tearing its way through the base.
Kai is one of our most amazing auxiliary players.
He is like. He's
our everyman.
I wish I could have used him more. He was always so much.
I think
we use him so much.
Every
time we use him, he's great.
But he's always like a secondary character. In my dream timeline, I got him for a main character.
We got him for movie villains.
We did. We also got him as the cameraman. But he has a name.
It was camera.
Larry
the
camera guy.
Yep.
Yeah, this is wild, dude. I'm just a regular ass guy. I don't
you
fucking
guys
know.
want some weed.
I'm so glad you know what? Honestly, I'm glad he.
Him and Xander really make episode like those.
Oh my god, I can't wait to get to Xander.
I am excited. Jimmy Firecracker is my boy.
Firecracker.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a hell of a bomb to drop.
Oh, that reminds me. I also found this.
Huh. At least you're always consistent.
By the way, you owe me 5,000 zenny.
Daughter of a bastard.
Daughter of a bastard.
If we could have made that more obvious that they found the bomb, because certain people who hadn't watched it, which again watched Dragon Ball.
Again, we layer it in later as well, and for some reason register 10 kilograms lighter and.
Yeah, I mean it's implied, but
you're right. We should have had an arrow pointing saying the bomb is no longer in his body.
We should have
an arrow pointing it and saying it out loud.
Yes.
You're right.
Where did that bomb go?
Food,
Lol, the bomb's gone. Sex joke. That's what we should have done. That's what we should have done.
Spoon feed the
Sex
audience
bomb,
the
sex
narrative.
bomb.
Yes.
I'm a sex bomb.
And that's why we need you, Dende.
Okay, let me just clarify what has happened.
Okay.
That asshole,
Name's Goku,
literally kidnapped me from across the entire galaxy with neither my knowledge or consent, just so you could make me mystic you up a new set of Dragon Balls. Because you are all a cavalcade of f***ups.
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
Well, we missed you.
Good. No, great. That's great. And what do I get out of this?
Okay.
I love Dende with attitude.
Yes, sass man.
What the fuck is happening?
Out of the shock of what happened on Namek, like shocking his system, like he kind of like
he's already died. So.
He's already died. The shock of it's all gone now. Now he's just like, I can have a peaceful life here, son of a. Okay.
So interesting thing. the characterization for Dende here has actually been a little polarizing. Because a lot of people kind of like his more subdued, personality. And this is a Dende who survived the extinction of his race, his planet blowing up, and came back from the brink, being the MVP of that whole scenario.
He's a celebrity on his planet, thank you so much for saving us, Dende. No problem. Have a good day. Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem. Absolutely. How's it going there? Hey, cargo, you died
first. And then Goku just pops behind him. Hey.
And then just takes it away.
Which is why he's become more confident. He's reflected upon everything that happened. He hates Krillin still. It's all...
Yeah.
Gonna make me your king?
Well, can't do that. King's
a dog. Well, we can't make you God, though.
The fuck's a god? I mean,
what's a dog?
I mean, what the
fuck?
As the creator of the Dragon Balls, you shall assume the throne of Kami, guardian of this planet. Nobody is thankful, there are no days off, and no one ever visits.
Sounds like being a parent. Fine. I graciously accept the position of your
Almighty God.
So then you'll help us?
No, Bullcut. I'm going to help Gohan. Speaking of whom, loving the new dude, Gohan. Rocking that blonde.
Oh, thanks. Super Saiyan style, you know?
Delightful. Have you been hitting the gym? Cause,
Ow!
That hurt me more than it hurt you.
People that didn't watch Lord Slug don't seem to get that one.
Yeah, the fact...
Whistling hurts Namekians.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because their ears are so sensitive to it.
Yep.
It's really fun going back and playing Dende because I hadn't played him at all since the end of Namek. So it's a couple of years later. It's like, all right, time to go play Dende again. Oh, right. Oh, shit. So after all the...
Such a different tone voice. Yeah.
It's true. And also, I couldn't quite... maybe I could get... Yeah, so it's fine being right here. It's fine being right here.
Okay.
A lot of people are still uncomfortable by him, having a crush on Gohan.
It's one-sided. He's just,
Yeah, it's not like Gohan's reciprocating or anything.
It's all it is.
It's a crush.
It's a crush.
The Namekians don't have genitalia.
Yeah.
Sex organ is their mouth.
Awkward reunions, but we are on
spit eggs out
here. How long will it take to make a new dragon?
Depends. Do you have the original sculpture around?
Here it is. We were using it as a paperweight, which reminds me, we'll need to go over the contract later.
Wow, that's your dragon? Our dragon would literally wear him like a scarf. Okay, before I get started, any alterations?
By the way, scarf was not my first thought when that line was written.
I remember.
Wear him like a what?
Can we get 3 wishes?
Not if you want multi.
Fill in the blank.
I can give you 2, though.
Seems like an awkward number.
It's a magical
wish-granting dragon, Nail.
Don't make the rules.
This is a little rocky here, and we kind of try and explain it a little bit more later. Technically, there are 3 wishes. The difference is if you wish back more than one person at a time, that...
Yeah, but you're getting into the nitty-gritty of it.
Yeah.
No, this is where the whole wishing stuff gets really convoluted.
It did, and a lot of people get confused by it. A lot of people get legitimately confused when the Earth Dragon Pulse go from 1 wish to 3, but 2 if you wish back more than one person. Okay,
and that's
whatever.
like if I drip if I drip this water on it, now you can get 4.
It feels so. But this is actually in the show, though. This is actually what happened.
Yeah, I love the look Dende's giving us right now.
What?
He's waiting for us to get back to the
we're going to get back to you, little lippy mouth.
Also, this is a great shot.
It's a great expression.
Now, let us begin.
Oh, shit, we completely brushed over it. He says nail.
Yeah,
I love that.
Nail.
Yeah, I like that as well.
All this lore we're learning today.
Oh my God.
We even get to see a new dragon being made. This is gonna be awesome.
Hey, dragon, wake the up! It's already past noon.
Get your life together.
Which is about as much reverence as Toriyama gives it. So.
It's such a beautiful shot. Oh, that's so cool.
There you go.
By the way, 2 wishes means I had to nix immortality. Better that way. Nobody pulling any more of that Frieza shit.
I wonder if that'll upset Vegeta. Wait, did you say he's still in the chamber?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, why?
It's been 3 days.
Oh, I muted the time dilation in the chamber. 1 day out here is now one day in there.
You can do that? Why did you do that?
Because fuck him.
You really like screwing with people, don't you?
Of course, his first mistake was going in alone. Why? Is that bad?
Yes.
They called me crazy. They all called me crazy!
Can achieve his perfect form. Well, guess what? I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going to be so much stronger. No one will be able to stop me, especially Cell.
Right, Nappa!
How
dare you! legitimately wonder why, if he went back in the chamber, he
Shout
did
out.
not try to stay Super Saiyan like Goku and Gohan did. Like,
Yeah, why wouldn't he try and copy that? That's very interesting. Yeah.
acclimate his body.
You know, that is actually a really good
That's a very valid point. That's a very valid point.
question.
Yeah, he
Why?
he fucking failed at it, or he
Why did
just never tried.
But Vegeta, why didn't you try that? Ah, it's because you were scared and you couldn't achieve it.
Nappa wouldn't shut up.
Who?
Who? Is that the stupid friend of yours who makes movies or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, after everything,
Here we go.
he just starts
Crying.
Wow,
Like a bitch.
And that's what
Frieza
Frieza
said.
says. Before he killed him. But sadly, Vegeta does come back.
Dragon Balls.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, does the fat green one come back? Because he's funny.
I wish.
Hey, Chi-Chi?
The fact
I wish.
Hiffle makes that joke
Hiffle makes that
even
joke great.
funnier.
And the fact that he calls him Super Kami Guru in Hiffle is...
I always feel like having Super Kami Guru and Hiffle truly makes it
I love the Hiffle series.
abridged.
Oh yeah, that is the thing
That makes it a hard separation.
Yep.
Actually,
a lot of people.
It's the one big question for people. It's like, why is the Elder Namekian down here? It's like, you've never seen the
Yeah, like my mate Dan, he watched a Hiffle episode and he was like, "Why is Guru there?" And it's like, "Oh no, you need to watch the abridgment. He did some bad things."
Please don't be upset, but
What is it, sweetheart?
I'm throwing in the towel.
I'm done.
I am tapped.
like boned dry.
You know in those cartoons where the guy in the desert finds a faucet, but it just comes out like...
Good son.
That is me.
That is
my balls.
Speaking of balls, I need to go find the dragons.
Oh, Goku, darling, that's fine. I took a test this morning. I'm already pregnant.
Ow!
I love this cut so
How?
much.
Pull your pants up, man. I'm not that kind of doctor.
Bulma, sex makes babies!
I'm well aware.
I'm aware.
just popping out of nowhere. Bulma,
sex makes babies! And then Trunks in the background.
Yeah. I know, Goku.
Like
Oh my
Goku just
God.
figured this back down. It's like, I gotta tell my oldest friend.
The
That's
news!
cute.
Also, I need the dragon radar.
Tool cabinet in the back, third drawer.
Awesome. BT Dubs, we have Dragon Balls again. Bye.
Wait, we didn't have Dragon Balls.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, and Chi-Chi's pregnant.
Oh my god, congratulations!
Congratulations.
Megami's delivery on that is so adorable. It's
so
like,
great.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
It's
I know,
so great.
right?
Oh, that is great, though, to hear.
Yeah, I love their friendship.
Yeah.
I like the fact that he can just pop in there like, hey!
Well, the sad thing is, these two don't hang out
At all.
really,
Yeah.
Never get the
anymore,
chance.
which is kind of sad. So any moment they're just like, "Oh my God, bestie, I love you. I love you too, bestie."
Honestly,
Makes sense.
It kind of makes me frustrated because I feel like in Super their like relationship is almost antagonistic. Like it's like the only time they ever see each other is like Goku's either doing something stupid or something's going on.
The one that always bothered me, and I'm not sure if this is a dubism or not, but the saggy boob comment.
Yo, I made that post. I made a post about that the other day because
Yeah?
it's like somebody posted that and I'm like, I don't really like that. But we don't have to get into it. But it is a weird line
I don't
that
even know what
never
that's
sat
from.
right with me.
So there you go.
Yeah, it's
From
all-
Super.
Okay, so Article 5 says that atrocities can and
will
will
have
be committed in your name,
Okay.
but you can't do anything about it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
But question, do I have to answer all of these prayers?
Well, technically, you don't have to answer any of them.
Oh, thank God. Or I guess I should start saying, me?
Yeah,
That
like
does raise
me.
the question. Which do you prefer? Kami, God, or Dende?
Oh, Gohan. You can call me whatever you like.
Well,
I'm going to call you Little Green.
Your funeral.
God,
Thank you.
The bone
Like
crunch.
you.
That is the first smile he gives, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The first smile he gives since Kami leaves.
I very intentionally. I don't know if he even does actually smile through any of that. Mr. Popo was a character who I would often make smile. Luckily, his incredibly racist lips are very easy. Just
flip upside down,
and
right.
yay, he's now smiling.
The bone cracking of his face reforming to make that happen, though, is just, oh my
yeah,
God.
no, I agree.
I like you.
Yeah, exactly.
He wants somebody that, like, who's going to be up there who will give him some shit
Yeah,
back.
he's gonna fight back.
Needs it.
Yeah.
He
You need
needs
to
somebody
give-
combative with him.
You have to give me the big bants. I need the big banters. Otherwise, why do I wake up?
Why do I even get up in the morning?
And now he has another little green friend.
I'm his best friend, so that means only I can call
You were
him
sitting
Little
on this
Green.
for so
Right,
long.
Little Green?
You will call me
Dende.
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 Say it.
Say it.
Say my
Name.
Dende! Dende!
No. Super Kami Dende.
We were sitting on
The
I
power,
had been pushing
the
for that
power
joke so
has gone
fucking
to
hard
his
ever
head.
since Namek.
Super Kami.
I'm like, we're finally here. I need this joke to happen. Please tell me this joke can happen.
I'm happy that we got to do it, though I do remember Scott lying in a parking space for a good 2 weeks until the heat made him get off of it until some
What?
I'm joking. I'm saying you were fighting us on it. I don't think you were.
Did
I was
I?
trying to make a no.
You fought for a little bit on it. It wasn't that contentious though.
No, you were just like you didn't know how you felt about it, but we were just like, no.
It was less about you know, you not wanting the joke to happen and more about I'm not sure I can make it happen. At the time.
You know, that might have been it. Because I was wondering how to make that happen.
Which is why I think we were looking at the footage. And we're just like, come on, maybe this shot right here where he...
Luckily, I did find something that made it work, so hey.
Hey, props to you, dude, because we got to land this joke at the end with Dende.
Now to wrap the interview.
So after I finished humiliating the entire Saiyan royal bloodline, I made my newsroom debut, delivered my immaculate address, and now, here we are. Any more questions?
Yeah, were the parts about fake Namek and that Marin girl really necessary to the story?
It's
called world building.
Right. Last question. How did you know about the parts you weren't there for?
Ah, that's a story for another time, I'm afraid. But for now, I must bid you adieu.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, Perfect Cell.
Mr.
Perfect Cell.
Yup.
0 to 100.
So I like to think that had he just said Mr. Perfect Cell, the entire world would have been able to hear about the history of Goku.
Yep.
But
and he would have survived.
Yep.
Poor bastard.
I'm trying to imagine all that information. So wait, okay, so the green guy's like his son or something? Like what is that Piccolo? Like the Piccolo thing was just gonna throw everybody for a loop. That's really confusing.
Is it his son? Is it a reincarnation? It's
So
very,
wait,
it's
these
purposely
ones
vague.
grant 3 wishes, but the other ones they don't, and these are on this planet.
So
not right now.
So when did the aliens get here and then became our gods exactly? And how is that not Superman?
Yeah, this episode is so immensely dense.
Yeah, actually.
You often forget how dense this episode is, especially because it's not a big action episode.
We did try. We did look at this and like, okay, get all this shit. We have because there's several episodes between like Trunks and Cell fighting and the actual Cell games. People were getting impatient. They're like, you're spending another episode on this stuff, and it's like,
yeah,
come on, when do we get this?
Yeah, we don't get to do this that often.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Fuck you, it's funny. Just
it's great.
These episodes, we like if we just have Dende and Alan in charge. This isn't Kai. We can't just have there be one joke. We have to explain what has happened.
We have to cover everything that's happening, and Goku's got to get his fuck on.
Goku,
hell yeah, he's got to go for 10.
So much fuck on. But all that time, we had people like clamoring, like, "Come on, get to the Cell games, get to the Cell games." But more than any question we have ever fucking been asked in our entire
Where's Broly?
careers, when?
There you
Broly?
go, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you when, Broly.
Is it next?
And that'll be next time
on this thing
that we're doing.
Ah!
Those microphones.
Yes, we did. Head rush.
Don't die.
Broly
Don't
next.
die.
Yay!
I really don't want to ask Damon Mills to play Cell.
Don't ask him. Don't ask him.
Tell him.
Don't give it to him.
Don't
Turn it
ask
off.
him. Ask Artemis.
I'd rather him. That's how I feel. Poison dripping from my tongue.
Broly next, yay! That's gonna be sick. I can't wait to see the behind the scenes of that and all the ideas and the script writing and all that stuff. That's gonna be awesome, mate. Broly next. I did see on Twitter that they put a little preview, like they were working on the editing for that, so for the creator commentary. So sick! Make sure you check out my Etsy shop, buy my t-shirt, support the channel. It's awesome. I love the design I made, and you can own this piece of beauty. And thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link is in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month for the last channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch and discuss in future videos. I'll see you guys next time.